So here we're going to perform a high bar barbell squat. So with your high bar, it's going to sit up in this thick, meaty part of your upper back, so your upper traps is what it's called. That's where the bar's going to sit. A lot of people sit it on their neck. That's not what we want to do. Sit a couple of inches down. So where that big bony bit is, the back of your neck, sit it just maybe half an inch below there. Again, you want to rack that bar. Steps back. So again, with your feet position, it is just going to depend on what feels comfortable for you. Some people like to squat inside, shoulder width apart. Some people like to squat shoulder width or just slightly outside. What I would say is if I was to get you to jump in a vertical line as high as you could, where's your feet position? The reason I ask that is that's where you generate the most force. That's where you're the most sturdy. Okay, so for Jay, he's with shoulder width apart. We're going to rotate our feet out again. Toes pointed at 11 and 1, our knees are going to trace over our toes. Now, what we want to think about is this bar path needs to move in a vertical line. All too often, you'll see when people start the eccentric part of the movement, the bar moving forward. This bar needs to travel in a vertical line. So how do we do that? The first initial thought is we need to kick our hips back. And just imagine there's a toilet seat there, and you're sitting on the toilet seat. That is how you perform a squat. Drive through the heels, hips back, knees out, chest up. Perfect, get that glute below that knee line, and then again, drive up. Again, what we want to think about is keeping this nice and tight. Okay, so again, pull down on that bar. Keep our lats nice and engaged. Keep the head neutral. Chest up, core tight. Perfect. Go again. Again, sit on the toilet seat, going back up, driving through our heels. Again, rack that bar. Again, just take a couple of steps back. What we want to think about as well is some people have poor ankle, knee and hip mobility. So if that's the case, what's going to happen is when we are performing that eccentric part of the movement, our heel's going to come off the ground. If that's the case for you, what to do is either get like a wedge, which is something similar to this, or what you could do is get small plates and just pop them under your heel.